Good morning, everybody. TGIF. Happy Friday to you. Happy month of February. No kidding, no fooling around. I think of all the months of the year, forgive me, those of you, I have family that has birthdays in February. I know Valentine's Day in February. I think they kind of threw that in as a gimme here because February tends to be a rather, to me, it's the very depths of winter time. I know March can be wild, but at least March gets to the end of March. You have a little hope that spring's there. February is usually when a lot of the country just plunges into the cold misery, at least out here in California, the height of the rainy season. Anyway, let's get to it today. It is a new month. I don't often answer questions about YouTube. I do get a lot of mail from people asking me about YouTube. What do I think about growing a channel? What do I think about making money on YouTube and various other topics? I generally have always avoided those topics, mainly because for me, what has propelled my movement through YouTube has been my sheer enjoyment of the video sharing platform. Not that I don't care about views, not that I don't care about subs. It's just never been a guiding force of the channel. Now, how can I say that? What would be my proof of that? When you start a channel, as I did on January 3rd, 2013, you have nothing to go on. You have no subscribers. You come in with zero. By the end of the year, by the end of 1 year, if you're lucky, maybe you have 1,000 subs at the end of that year. Now, if you're like me and you worked your can off that first year and put up a lot of video content, you probably have 1,000 subs at the end of the year. Okay? Maybe by year number 2, maybe you double that. Year number 3, you double it again. And right on up the line as we go. No money in year 1 and year 2 to speak of at all. No money at all. No super chat. No PayPal me Rosie. Nothing. See, YouTube is really clever. It's not like we all get into a starting gate and then we're all going to earn money just for showing up at the event. What YouTube does is put you through the paces, put you through a quality control. It kind of tests your mettle to make sure that you have what it takes to endure over the long haul. I remember when they asked Casey Neistat, what's the secret to being successful on YouTube? And he said, just keep uploading, were his words. Keep uploading content. Well, he's a hell of a lot more successful than I ever was or ever will be. And undoubtedly, there's people like Peter McKinnon, the great photographer, videographer out of Canada, that I think within a year time went from, I don't know, 0 to over 1 million subs in 1 year. It happens. But the one thing in common with all of these people is that they have a passion for doing what they do. And they can do it and do it every single day. The focal point of their whole being is to make good videos, to be entertaining, and to make people smile and laugh on YouTube. Well, I'm kind of a hybrid mixture here. So it's one reason I never really define, everybody's going to define success in their own way on YouTube. A lot of people will tell you, oh, it's all about the number of subs. That's the important thing that guides your success on YouTube. A lot of other people will say it's not the subs. What puts money in your pocket is view count. Another way of looking at it. Although they don't give gold awards or silver buttons for view count, it is really the driver of the financial beast on YouTube. But is it the driver of happiness, view counts, and subs? I would say no, no, no. 1,000 times no. When you're going across the wilderness those first 1, 2, 3 years of being on YouTube, and you imagine yourself having something of value, someday, I can guarantee you that first 2, 3 years, You will get no monetary rewards that will ever be equivalent to the input that you put into making a channel, growing a channel. The only thing that keeps you going is your love of the platform, plus the love of other people that you meet with and become acquainted with along the way. That, to me, is the real linchpin of success. That plus passion. Let's say you put up videos and you decide that you're going to be a chef, or you're going to show people how to cook at home and make great food. You may think to yourself, man, that's been done 1,000,000 times. There ain't no way anybody's going to be interested in seeing my stuff, but you would be wrong. The reason being is YouTube is continuously freshening up its inventory of videos. And people that do make fresh content are rewarded by being analyzed by YouTube algorithms, and, as happens on occasion, they can be launched into glorious YouTube careers. The thing is, you've got to show up for work, and oftentimes you've got to show up to work at least once a week. Some people like me, we show up to work every single day. Why? Because we love it. If you don't have that passion to share yourself like I did in the beginning, broadcast your life was the first mantra I ever saw from YouTube, and I decided to do that on a daily basis. And you know what? My passion matched that. In point of fact, when you look over 6 years of my presence on YouTube, it would have to be judged by the amount of work that was put in, the amount of videos that were put up, over 10,000 videos. You would have to say, for the output of the subs and views I got, I'm probably one of the biggest colossal failures on feeding the grist to the mill and then having something of a decent output. Okay? I mean, think about it. Doing all those videos, when somebody like Casey Neistat might do 300, 400 videos, get, hundreds of millions of views, right? Rosie's cranking away. Making small little hard candies every single day. Okay? So I'm saying in a lot of ways that you measure, this channel of mine, the Rosie O'Kelly channel, has been one of the most dismal failures for input in YouTube. But is that really the measure of success? What you get out on the backside? No. To me, my ultimate measure of success is, do I still feel like doing it 6 years later, still getting out of bed, still going to bed with a smile on my face, thinking I might put a smile on somebody else's face, thinking I might show people something that maybe they never knew about. Cooking with people, baking with people, doing cooking videos in the Rancho kitchen, metal detecting, moonshining, gun range, travels, all those wonderful things that I love to share. Would I still be continuing to do that if I never had any really measurable success? Yes, I would. Just because I have that passion for YouTube. How do you define your success on YouTube? By being there, by the friends that you make, the places you go, the chat rooms, or is your joy a content creator? For each of us that comes on the platform, we all have our different levels of feeling satisfied with what we want to do here on YouTube. Successful? Well, by YouTube measures, like I always said, for the input to the output, I'm probably one of the biggest colossal failures in the history of YouTube. But as far as showing up for work every day, having my lunchbox with a smile on my face and having a good time, yeah, I'm the most successful and happiest person on YouTube. I'm still here. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful Friday. See you this afternoon. We have the mail call for January coming up. A barn burner for sure. Then the Friday night restaurant reviews. And then we'll be baking something in the Rancho kitchen tonight. Teeny weeny bikini baking. Thanks so much, everybody.